What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Swisher coming back at you with another Texans talk, and I'm gonna be discussing today some moves that I feel in 2017 would definitely help this team. Now, we all know that the Texans went and got Brock Osweiler. You know what I'm saying? They signed him 4 year, $72 million deal. I believe it's 32 $32 million of it's guaranteed and all the other good shit. I like Brock, but it comes upon a time when not only as a fan but as a football fan, you just gotta be willing to draw that line and be like, okay, he's making the same mistakes and he's not getting any better. Personally, I like Bill O'Brien. I do. George Gassi, I would. Mm, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just tell the truth on that. I would fire with the developments that's going on around the league now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hope the Cardinals continue to go downward, so Bruce Arians can probably get fired, so we can bring him in as an offensive coordinator. I really like what he brings to the table as an OC. If you don't know who he is, just go back and look at some of the Texans games when we played Indy and we're literally up 21-3, and then all of a sudden, come the third quarter, going into the fourth, they just come roaring back with a few touchdowns here and there and whatnot. Yeah, that's Bruce Arians' play calling doing that. Another thing that another development that I look forward to seeing, as much as I couldn't stand the Vikings, seeing as how they just played us. Now that that's over with, I'm rooting for Sam Bradford the rest of the way because why? My boy Teddy B. Now, say Bradford comes in, he lights it up the rest of the year. Now they got a controversy on their hand. Both, you know what I'm saying? You give up a first round pick to get Bradford, so I mean, regardless of what what's going on, you basically said, okay, we're rolling with you, not just off of the fact that Teddy B is hurt, but like I said, when you go and you give up a first round pick to bring in a quarterback, he's not just gonna be some gap player. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be that bridge quarterback for you. Bradford's still young, by the way. I think he's what, 28. I think he's still the same age as Christian Ponder, I believe. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story for another day. Reason why I'm rooting for Bradford, like I said, Teddy Bridgewater to me is a upper echelon quarterback. And mind you, in 2014 when we took Clowney in the first number one overall, guess who was the one of the quarterbacks in consideration at that we was gonna take, that we probably would have taken if we would have decided to go quarterback. Yes, yours truly, Teddy Bridgewater. Now, I'm not a I don't like really going to look at numbers because numbers can lie. But from looking at his body of work and what he's put on the field, well, put on tape, I would much rather roll with Teddy Bridgewater than Brock Osweiler going into next year. Now, I know what a lot of people are gonna say after they watch this video. D, bro, you're well, they don't know me as D, but Swisher, you're giving up on him. You know, in your other videos, you was like, yes, we got him, we got our guy. Yes, I did. I did say that, and just a real a real analyst would do, Brock has forced me to eat my own words. He's made me look like a liar, a habitual liar at that. You know what I'm saying? He's made me look as if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And you know, with all with due to the credit of my name, you know, that's not good. You know. Now, I'm not I'm not just ready to write off Brock just yet because I would like to see him play with, you know, a decent or better offensive line. I would like to see what he can become. But you got to get some insurance plans in, you know, just in case he doesn't pan out after, you know, the second year of his contract, cuz you can really cut him after a year, you know, his second year without, you know, really facing a, you know, a major cap penalty. This is where I say Teddy B comes in. Now, in my personal opinion, Teddy Bridgewater is more accurate. He can see the field a lot better. And guess what? This is the most important part. When he needs to, he can and will step up in the pocket, slide, and take off for 4 or 5 yards. Again, if you look at my last video, when you're able to beat a team schematically, it puts defenses in a bind because now, like, okay, real good example. When you play the Patriots, a Brady-led Patriots, you know, okay, we have to get the rush there. We have to make sure our corners are, you know, A1 in their coverage. Otherwise, Brady will pick them apart. When you play guys like Teddy Bridgewater or Colin Kaepernick or some of the other running quarterbacks, I'm not even say running quarterbacks. I'm gonna go even better. When you play guys like Aaron Rodgers, you have to not only account for his deadly arm, but he will kill you with his legs. I as a deep former defensive player, yes, I did play defense in high school. It That's the worst thing that you that's one thing you don't really game. You can game plan for it, but when you're in the midst of coverage, when you're trying to, you know, you're trying to get to your coverage spot, and mind you, that was in high school when I was doing all this. In the pros, I'm confident and I'm really sure that when you're trying to get to your drop back zone, once you see a quarterback being able to take off and run, now you're having to go. And like I said, as long as he doesn't pass that line of scrimmage, he can still throw the ball. So like I said, you have to really be disciplined when facing mobile quarterbacks. In my personal opinion, Brock does not have enough heart to step up and take off like that when he needs to. He would much rather sit back in the pocket and take a sack, throw the ball away or throw it into the dirt, versus stepping up or sliding maybe to the left or right and then finding a seam and going. Now, most of that I can blame on the offensive line because, like I said, I watched these last few games and I gotta agree with my boy Ray Ray. Mance gets blown up a lot. He gets killed. And as an end result, that's what makes Brock have to, you know, make erratic throws. But as always, man, like, sub, and peace. Shout out to my boy Ray Ray. Shout out to my boy LaFlame. And to all my YouTube viewers, like I said, just leave a comment. You know, tell me what y'all think about I'm sorry about that. If he say Bradford does light it up and he keeps the starting job and Minnesota does let Teddy B go, would this be a good move for Houston to make? Let me know what y'all think, man.